Today we're looking at a sword and shield or stick and shield flow drill, right? 3-count Sumbrada, but with sword and shield. Let's get to it. So today we're looking at using shields, right? So we're looking at that sort of 3-count Sumbrada flow drill that we've looked at before, but when we have a short weapon and a shield. We're using these like kicking shields. This one says Muay Thai. I would not use this for Muay Thai, but these kinds of like kick targets are freaking perfect for this kind of shield drill. There's a couple different things you can do. There's ways to hold your stick braced against your forearm that will get you something similar to that. If you've got a full steel shield, right, or something to that effect, you can use that too, obviously. If you do have a Thai pad, you can flip it around. You might be able to use it like that. There's a bunch of different options. Really, it's just alternating attack and defense with sort of two uneven weapons that we're looking at. Typically, we utilize in these drills like the stick for attack and defense, but here we're going to look at the different mechanics involved in alternating them as we go. So starting the same basic drill with that overhead shot, I'm going to, much like a traditional martial arts high block, I want to be sure that I'm angled to meet the stick with my shield. Depending on the shape of the shield, it's really easy to see on these. I don't want to try to meet it with my forearm in the same line as the incoming attack. That increases the likelihood of it slipping through. Same goes for a shield and any kind of impact. You don't want to try to meet it at the same angle. You always want to have that 90-degree angle between the incoming attack and your forearm behind the shield. That's important for structure and safety. Anyway, from the overhead attack, Jake's going to carry that through. That'll be important for his next shot. And I'm ready to hit that angle one, which again, he's meeting really nicely there with his forearm behind the shield. I'm going to let this come off my shot as he throws that. There's several different ways that you can pick this midline shot up. I have a tendency, just because of the way that I like to move and flow and my body type, to squat and pick it up flat on the shield there. But if you want to low wing that, I don't recommend necessarily trying to drop stick it with the shield, but you can absolutely, you can play with the drop stick. There's all sorts of different ways you can pick up that line. But from there, from that shot here, boom, I'm now ready to deliver the overhead, which I will let carry through so that I'm prepared for the backhand. That shot is going to bounce off from Jake, and now I've got that backhand shot here, which I'm again going to carry through so that I'm prepared for my next shot. So we're looking at sort of a difference in intentionalities when the stick or the sword and the shield meet. Do you pull it back? Does it carry through? We're trying to find ways that make it flow the best for this same 3-count drill that we've been doing for a while now. Overhead, angle, backhand. Overhead, forehand, backhand. Those 3 basic shots. Overhead, forehand, backhand. And how we need to manipulate our various tools. Nice call. How we can manipulate our various tools to get that same flow drill out of it. This is one of my favorite ways to train, is take this same drill and put it on a bunch of different tool sets. We've talked about double stick and single stick before. But if you want to build on this drill even further, there's an extended version of this video on my Patreon. Check it out, links down below. And well, as always, I'll be back with more content and other martial arts stuff very soon. Credits.